And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. D.A., take it away.
Well, the Utah Jazz tries to keep their players happy by financially incentivizing them. Contract bonuses include on-the-court performance, physical fitness, and off-season workouts. The team's general manager said, to be a significant program, we need to be great defensively and with individual development. The bonuses are created with those goals in mind. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Robertson. And it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, inside we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired.
The NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Mitchell looking it over. Passes to Conley. From deep. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Conley against Paul. Gallinari on the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Gallinari's got 5.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises to the occasion.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. And it's denied. Paul against Conley. Gobert with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Mitchell's shot is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Offensive rebound. Adams' shot is off.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Goes back up. Gallinari makes it off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Well, hustle from Gallo there. Remember, at 6'10", he can do that. Makes the right call by going back in and finding possession there.
Pass to Conley. Here's Ingles. Gallinari covering. A baseline J. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that. One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
Robertson the pass to Adams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Conley against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. That shot off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
And guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
And Adams, no good on that one.
Well, that's a guy out there in Steven Adams that you just have to pay attention to. Every night he's going to bang around the opposing big guys and be a threat around the rim to score and pick up offensive rebounds.
Now Gallinari following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Now the pass to Paul. Adams trying to free himself up, and it's Paul missing. And with Adams on the offensive glass, he is impossible to move.
Well, that's a big reason why a couple years ago, Kevin, he grabbed more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds, so you know he's going to live in the paint.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Shoots from 14. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Deceptive speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And you look at the way Steven Adams has developed his offense the last few years. It's been a huge boost for this team. He has always been a great defender, but now he is an important cog on this team in terms of scoring.
Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Rudy Gobert, third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
And with Adams in his offense, you forget how young he is.
And big men, sometimes they just take a little longer to find their path in the NBA. And Adams has certainly found his. I remember him being in mostly to screen and rebound when he was a rookie, but look how far his game has come.
Bounce pass from Paul. Adams against Gobert. Here's Nader. A three-pointer, no good. Jazz trail by 4. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Conley with it. Over Robertson. Conley's shot is off.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And the wide open shot from Paul. A three-pointer off the mark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Conley finds Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower. Probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. But the number of trades now starting to involve stars. It feels like the league's power balance is always shifting to some degree.
Yeah, and I think organizations that are trying to stay ahead of the trend, Kevin, might think about, we might have a star for just 2 years. How can we get the next one? Backside of that, Kevin, is a lot of these star players are signing deals that are not extending to 4, 5, 6 years. You can't even do that anymore. So you get a guy for a couple years. What he wants to do is maximize his earning potential for 1 or 2 seasons, become a free agent again, and then look around the league where opportunities not only to win, but to also cash in. That's what's happening in today's game.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Paul. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 3-point game, and that one's good. Schroeder.
And even though Schroeder might be on the light end of things when it comes to his weight, he remains relentless driving towards the basket.
Conley kicks to Davis. Back to Conley. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here is Davis. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Moutier, he's checked in for the Jazz. Exum comes in for Michael Conley. Gobert, the pass to Exum. To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Knocked away. Schroeder, left side. Hits it from 3-point range. Schroeder's got 5.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Outside, Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Davis. Back to Bogdanovich. They get it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Clearly a foul.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Rudy Gobert at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And with the summer's acquisition of Mike Conley, Greg, the Utah Jazz hoping to make a step in the West.
And really, Mike Conley, their best point guard since they traded away Darren Williams back in 2011. Alongside Bogdanovich, a big upgrade offensively, and he can hold his own on the defensive side as well.
That one misses.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Noel. Here's Schroeder. The putback. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Davis finds Exum. Back to Davis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That's the energy Ed Davis needs to play with consistently. Big-time finish on the rebound.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Everything I said I was gonna get on my kid. In addition to that fact, I went legit. Now according to the way that I'm positioned in this biz, it looks like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. I know the West Side. For rap, this, fucks, all this rap money. Look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love. In the dream we trust. You'll be switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny copy, that's my love, Young Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world getting cream and what? Ain't you get off on whoever hustle, sing the crush? Las Vegas.
Taking a look here at numbers for Gallinari. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in free throw percentage. And he also shot his way into the top 5 in percentage from long range. Just a knockdown shooter.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it over to Schroeder. Gallinari surveying the D. The pass to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Back to Gallinari. It's up a 3. The offensive rebound. Noel shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, when Nerlens Noel stays very confident offensively, good things like this tend to happen. Well, it's been up and down the last few years for Nerlens Noel, but there are still some impactful numbers for the minutes that he's on the floor as a rim protector.
And he knocks down the first one. And for Noel, his numbers will never match the visual impact he has on the floor, wouldn't you say?
Oh, he's definitely a player about the little things out there, just being a rim protector, making sure that guys think about him when they're attacking the rim.
The Jazz making a switch here. Green's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And Nerlens Noel, since coming into the league, seemingly has fought an uphill battle to try to find a role on a team where he can consistently make key contributions. Let's hope it's now.
Now, here's Exum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Davis. You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, 3 great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket, no matter where they move. Off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
That one is off.
A 5-star recruit coming out of high school, Davis still trying to gain the consistency he needs to fulfill his potential.
No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
Muscala, the pass to Schroeder. Tries it from the top of the key. A second chance effort. Muscala misses. Jazz trail by 4. Tipped away and stolen by Noel. Schroeder against Moutier. Launches a three, and that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got his third basket of the night.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Gallinari with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Gallo's so smart on the inside with his array of fakes and moves. He's always a threat to draw fouls on shot attempts like that.
Well, when Danilo Gallinari came into the NBA, Brent, he was just a catch-and-shoot type player. But he's so much more than that now.
Well, I think with the way the league has changed with the three-point shot and Gallinari's ability to do that, he's gotten a lot smarter about picking his spots when the pump fake can drive in and draw some contact.
No good on the free throw. Well, last season, a bit of a renaissance for Gallinari.
And the way Gallinari stepped up last season, Kevin, was a big reason the Clippers were as strong as they were. Now, on the other side of 30, he's been playing some of his best basketball here of late.
No good on the second free throw.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And for the Thunder, one of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
And it's blocked.
Well, these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his teammates going. They're more rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
Shot's good. Shot's good. Hit. Shooting 1.
The Thunder shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
That's good from Muscala.
And every season, the Thunder continue to be one of the more dominating teams on the glass.
You just wonder how much Steven Adams has been the catalyst for that kind of mentality. We know that offensively he's always in there to grab rebounds, but it's part of what they know is important in any possession is collecting the ball.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Emmanuel Mudiay. Schroeder outside. 13 feet away. Muscala misses.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Exum. Right side, Green. 4 on the shot clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Gallinari in the corner. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 9 points for Gallinari.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on in my career not being able to be consistent enough to be considered a top guard in the league and making myself work that much harder to get my game to a level where I feel that I can compete against anybody in the league. And that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to withstand that.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Nerlens Noel. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Gallinari in at the 3 spot. And that one misses.
And for Coach Billy Donovan of the Thunder, a lot on the line. In his last year of a 5-year contract with the team, the end result of this team will determine his future with the franchise.
Well, this team has never missed the playoffs under his watch. And the interesting thing with the massive trades that happened in the offseason, how much Billy Donovan gets the opportunity now to teach and coach this group of players.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. They were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it." Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. D.A., thank you. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
The Jazz shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Paul. Almost, but it rolls out. Jazz trail by 14. Now, Ingles. He is still scoreless so far in this one. He feeds it to Exum. Here's Williams-Goss. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Green. And Adams sends it back. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, a look at that 2018 Clippers draft pick and Gilgeous-Alexander. His incredible size at the point guard spot makes him one of the more intriguing players from that class.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And last season with Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you could see what he was capable of with his length.
Well, he is just so difficult to slow up when he's running downhill at a defender. Already a plus defender in his offense coming along. He could be a scary figure at that point guard position.
And so he makes both from the line.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked. But they get it back. Another shot.
It's a wonder we don't see more of that from Davis. He has the live legs and instincts to be a premier shot blocker in the league.
Conley finds Davis. Now here is Conley, defended by Paul. Outside Conley. From deep. Second shot opportunity, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the dude. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Williams-Goss. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Robertson, he's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Off on the layup. Jazz trail by 15. Ingles dishes to Mitchell. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Conley against Paul. Over Conley, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Conley against Paul. It's stolen by Adams. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Robertson, the pass to Nader. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Nader's got his first 2 points. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 17. Outside, Davis. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Conley against Paul. Here's Adams. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Utah has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Mitchell in the corner. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Good work defensively by Conley. Jazz trail by 17. Back to Ingles. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. 3rd is Chris Paul.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here's Conley. He's got 5. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. They'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. The Thunder leading by 17. Pass to Noel. Great tee that time from Green.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And here we go with Adams running it up the court. And Davis sends it back. Green against Adams. Green kicks to Mitchell. They could use a bucket. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Paul outside. Six on the shot clock. Misses off the left iron.
And it's rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
The Jazz have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. And he's good on the second. The Thunder leading by 16. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's in off the backboard. And the Thunder lead by 18.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Mitchell finds Green. From 10 feet out. Yes, that goes in.
Really enjoy his work on the inside. The D was there, but helpless.
Conley against Paul. Gobert with the block. Outside, Green. Paul against Conley. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now, here's Robertson. He's guarded closely. Fades. Paul can't get it to go. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 16-point game. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And taken away by Paul. To the inside. That shot is off. Good D by Mitchell. Up top, Gobert. Mitchell outside. Back to Gobert. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Well, you might think at 6'3" in shoes, Donovan Mitchell is undersized for the shooting guard position. But his combination of strength and length, along with the athleticism, help him to hold his own.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Greg, nowadays teams looking for +6 players. That's a player whose arm span exceeds their height by at least 6 inches.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, how about a +9? I mean, a little over 6'1" in socks with a 6'10" wingspan. Those long arms, the reason for the Spider nickname.
A different look for Utah. Bogdanovich comes in for Green, and it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. The Thunder leading by 12. Here's Schroeder. 10 points for him. That's tipped. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Gallinari covering. And Bogdanovich kicks to Moutier. Here's the floater. No good on that one.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests and that's just enough.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's got 9, and it's denied. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Gobert down low. He's covered by Muscala. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Trying to get something going, and Adams with the slam.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
The pass to Ingles. Back to Moutier. Not going to go that time. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Adams finds Schroeder. Back to Adams. Passes it to Schroeder. Oklahoma City moving it around. Lets a floater go. Good D by Mitchell. Jazz trail by 12. That's good from Moutier on the assist by Mitchell. Moutier's got his second basket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Schroeder dishes to Gallinari. Puts it up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Thunder lead by 12. Utah's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Has to Gobert. Up top, Moutier. He's guarded by Schroeder. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They get it back.
That's a nice sign of Moutier starting to figure things out on the offensive end of the floor. Gotta like seeing him fool the defenders with the pump fake.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
And the Jazz making a change here. Exum's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Andre Robertson. So he comes up empty at the line. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. .41 seconds left now here in the second. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovic. Jump shot is good.
And you just love that concentration level that Bogdanovic possesses. Even when the D's crowding him, he stays locked in on that cup.
Now here is Muscala. Back to Gallinari. Over Mitchell. And it's Gallinari missing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off of him.
From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor. So they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Danilo Gallinari was the story of the first quarter. He had 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Gallinari, what a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led by as many as 18 points. Mitchell and Bogdanovich, they're the wings. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Nader kicks to Gallinari. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 8. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Yep, that one goes in there. Mitchell's got 12.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report, thank you so much. Here is Paul. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Conley against Paul. Adams outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Robertson. Back to Adams. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Robertson's got his first bucket of the night.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0-of-3 start.
Conley against Paul. From 12 feet out. Here's Ingles. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Pass to Conley. Mitchell outside. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Mike Conley.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
And the Utah Jazz, not exactly a magnet for big-name free agents, Greg, but for their young star, Donovan Mitchell, it has been a perfect fit.
You know, they needed a scorer. He's played big minutes from day one and really thrived in that role. More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And in a league obsessed with shooting, easy to see why Bojan Bogdanovic has solidified himself as a key player.
I mean, over 40% from long range in recent years, competes defensively. He's a player.
Gobert, no good on that free throw. Well, Thunder have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Nader the pass to Paul. And Gallinari kicks to Nader. Now the dish to Adams. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer is right on target. And that's now 7 points for Chris Paul.
Ah, beautiful right there. Good form, soft touch. Paul, a consistent threat in all aspects of the game.
Back to Conley. Knocks it loose. Paul with the steal. Here's the lob to Adams. And Adams with the slam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Well, not many times does Adams get his number called for plays like that, but the oop there looked good.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell is double. From deep. Conley's shot is off.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Adams. A shot off that time. And it's Utah the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Jazz now. Gallinari with the steal. Looking to get it going. He doesn't hit that one.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
To the paint, and Adams with the slam.
Still the traditional play of Chris Paul as the point guard, that pass-first DNA. Amazing what he's done when you think back through his entire career.
Oh, that's blocked. To the middle, here's Adams, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead, and it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Here is Conley. Takes a 3, buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got 11 points.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now here's Paul. He has 7. Here's Nader. The pass to Robertson. Just 4 to shoot. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Jazz trail by 4. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And the signing of Bojan Bogdanovic, a great move for the Jazz. With his shooting, more spacing for Gobert and Mitchell to operate, he's capable of creating shots on his own as well.
trifling. For the night, I don't do no white band. Then the leader, yeah, I'm so trifling. Real savage. I don't do that if she average. I got a bad Ashley. Understand me? Run the car, hop on the bed. I saw my wrist on the market text. Bring the train. I saw my nigga, how to I got me. I'm up on it. I don't get rest. I'm catching me flights and chasing the shit.
And the Jazz with some changes. Davis is checked in for Joe Ingles, and Williams-Goss subbed in for Bogdanovich. And here now the Thunder. They led by as many as 18 points. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you watch Dennis Schroeder, you can see how deadly Brent he can be when he's locked in.
Well, he accepted the role in Oklahoma City about coming off the bench and trying to be a spark plug for Schroeder. It's really about consistency, Kevin.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Schroeder.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning quick point guard.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Greg last season, Dennis Schroeder transitioning to more of a sixth-man role with the Thunder.
And for his first go at that role, I thought Schroeder looked really good. He's always been able to score and create, and coming off the bench might be the best spot for him.
The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Adams, and it's sent back by Mitchell. Here's Williams-Goss. He's guarded by Schroeder. Williams-Goss misses. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gallinari. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here is Gallinari. 11 points in the game. Schroeder outside. Elbow shot. That one off the back iron and out. Jazz trail by 3. And Gobert kicks to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gallinari.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Jazz have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. That free throw, no good. The Jazz making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Muscala, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. The lead is 2. Muscala dishes to Gallinari. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Exum. He nails it, and we're tied up. Exum's got his second basket of the night.
So impressive, the fortitude the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting to them.
They double him with Mitchell. Nobody near Schroeder. The Thunder with another miss.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming, Kevin.
Emmanuel Moutier's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Gobert against Noel for the lead. Gobert the pass to Davis. That one no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Muscala gets the bucket. Muscala's got 5 now. Jazz have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. With the teardrop and the rejection by Noel. Moutier, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Passes it to Noel. Schroeder looking over the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Thunder have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
And the Thunder making a change here. Adams checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. They now take the lead. Exum's got the lead up to 1 now for Utah.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
They get the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Noel. Lock at 6. Here's Schroeder. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Now, here's Exum. He's got 7. Shoots over Schroeder, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Oklahoma City now. They led by as many as 18 points. The 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Davis finds Exum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
Exum at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Green, he's checked in for Utah. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Nader's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Thunder leading by 3. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Wasted no time on that one.
Such a big part of Gilgeous-Alexander's growth. When he hits hard shots like that, it makes him feel like he can score just about anywhere.
Now here's Green. Exum passes to Green. Pass to Moutier. Looking to end his cold spell. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 rebounds tonight. Schroeder, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Green left side. Back to Moutier. Kept alive. Tries again. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Davis is a big guy, a lengthy big guy. Brushing off contact there and using a bit of that wiry strength.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Jazz trail by 7. So for Oklahoma City right now, Schroeder and Gilgeous-Alexander pair up in the backcourt. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. And it's Nader in at the small forward. Now here's Moutier. From 13, buries the jump shot.
It is so crucial that Moutier becomes a very consistent mid-range shooter for this team. Like to watch him focus on improving that shot.
So here's Gallinari. Here's Adams. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Assist from.
And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Gobert. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Gobert, no good on that free throw. The Thunder leading by 5. Pass to Schroeder. Rebounded by Exum.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. There's the feed to Davis. And that comes off the assist by Exum. 6 points for Davis.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The lob to Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
When you give Gallinari room like that, he's going to make you pay.
Exum deciding where to go with it. And it's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Robertson, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Chris Paul subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Exum, defended by Paul. 6 to shoot. And here's Exum over Paul. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
At the line for your Jazz, Dante Exum. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Emmanuel Mudiay. So he comes up empty, missing both. The Thunder leading by 5. There's the pass to Paul. Misses from close range.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Count it.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Gallinari outside. Passes to Nader. Clock at 6. The 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Jazz trail by 6. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Exum's shot is off.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there, Kevin. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Now, here's Ingles. After Dante Exum's miss.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for your Jazz, Joe Ingles. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. And so he hits both. And it's Paul with the ball for Oklahoma City. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Utah.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And here now the Thunder after the basket by Utah. And that one, good.
It's so good off the bounce on that smooth release, establishing that rhythm. That is a good-looking J.
Mitchell outside. Conley for 3. Some solid D from Paul. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Robertson kicks to Nader. Adams outside. Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Fires from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Ingles against Paul. On the wing, Robertson. Gallinari outside. Fires the 3. Ingles with the rebound. Ingles has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Outside Conley. Jazz passing it around. The pass to Bogdanovich. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. At the elbow, Paul. Good work defensively by Conley. Utah trailing here. Right side, Bogdanovich to take the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. Knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
Bogdanovich. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Here's Paul. Passes it to Nader. He kicks it to Gallinari. Down low. Paul with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Thunder lead by 2.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now here's Conley. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Greg, some folks suspected Conley might be moved when Memphis had a shot at drafting John Morant. Right before the draft, that deal took place.
I tell you what, he looks to be a great fit in Utah. Can be that 3rd star the team needs to push them to the next level. Utah had to give up a fair sum to get him, but it was worth the risk.
Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Steven Adams.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Now here's Paul. Here's Nader. Pass to Robertson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dishes to Adams. Paul with the 3. They get it back, and it's Adams on the follow. And the Thunder lead by 2.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Up and in on the layup. Paul's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And on that kind of play, no one can match up with Paul going back the other way. Just too crafty and too skilled. He's going to do damage.
Fires from 14. Can't hit that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Conley. He can't hit that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. The shot by Nader, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Now, here's Mitchell. Now, here's Conley. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Mitchell missing. On the wing, Robertson. Covered by Mitchell. Paul against Conley. Gobert with the block. Mitchell left side. And it's blocked.
Robertson out there to play defense. He excels at getting off the ground so quickly to get the block.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. For three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Pass to Nader. The pass to Adams. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jazz passing it around. Conley with it. Over Paul. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. To the middle. Here's Ingles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
At the line for your Jazz, Joe Ingles. Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. The Jazz making a switch here. Davis is checked in. That's off as well, so he misses both. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. He dishes it to Paul. Paul is doubled. Back to Gallinari. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
I saw a green light there, Kevin, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Paul against Conley. Missed inside.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Incredible shot by Gallo there. He lives for these moments.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 6. 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Gobert, who's checked in for Davis. 1:11 left in the game. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert, the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Passes it to Nader. Lets it fly from 18.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. That one doesn't go. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty, GA. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
This is an area where Chris Paul has been solid every year, always right around 90% from the charity stripe.
So neither attempt will fall that time point.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Sometimes I see him. I've been over I'm in the bed. Debate about who is the greatest. What you debate about? I swear that it's always something. Dance so I know something. I swear that it's always something. Out there. I got a card stacking my record snakes. They was each time to sign. They do not have their mouth yet. See, I come from a place. I'm usually a mouth. All of the couches apart from the school. It's causing me food like the more than the same. Because it's mine and your mother's. Cause they gunning it. No one that covers that's pointing at me.
And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 3. And here's Conley outside. Can't knock in the 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Steven Adams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And Steven Adams does all of the dirty work. I mean, all of it, Kevin. A defensive anchor and continues to play with tremendous energy on a nightly basis.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And no good. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Danilo, transition, big for your team. I assume that was a big focus tonight.
Yes, we want to run, and that's what we have to do every time. So that's what we did, and we played a great game.
Gallo, thanks very much. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Craig Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.